I'm actually very glad the game is almost over.
I have the key, Crowfather.
Then at last you may enter the Well of Souls. But once undertaken, there is no returning on this path.
I've come this far, Crowfather. I'm not turning back.
Then be warned, Rider of Death. A dark presence guards the well, and the seeds of corruption writhe within.
The well is corrupted.
Yes, but not the nameless kind you have faced thus far. No. Corruption has chosen a champion, a voice to sound its clarion call.
Then I will see this finished, here and now.
Remember what you have learned, Rider. Corruption is the end of all things. Even death.
Tree, the keys, the well. Why do I get the sense you are testing me?
You test yourself, old friend. For what you've done. For what you had to do. And now you face the ultimate test. Will you bring death? Or give life?
Interesting. That looks so cool. Because the NPC did it and not me. Enter the Well of Souls. Yeah, I don't need this anymore. I need Death Grip. Oh, that fight would have been much more easier with the Death Grip, actually. With Absalom.
Have you ever wondered, Death, why you are untouched, while those around you wither and rot in the grip of corruption? Could it be that you are already blackened by the sin of betrayal? How can you defeat that which seethes in your own heart? You cannot stop me without forever damning your soul!
I have a soul?
Then so be it.
Sweet ass fight.
You must be purified!
Why did the volume increase like tenfold there? Did I see 13K? Miss me. Well, this story is easier than I thought it would be. I think my items are a bit OP, don't you? Ouch. Oh my god.
Take my hand once more, brother.
Denied. Is it? Are we done? Do we get to make a choice?
I've killed Absalom. Stopped the corruption. I stand at last at the Well of Souls, with no idea what I must do next.
It is quite simple, and yet most difficult.
I'm in no humor for riddles, Crowfather.
You may tap the power of the well to return the kingdom of man, or you may resurrect the Nephilim. But know that choosing one will forever doom the other.
My brother War. I would protect him above all.
To return man to the earth will require a sacrifice.
How can a soul hold an item?
Thus from death came life, and the seeds of humanity were resown. But death's journey was not ended.
What?
On the shattered earth, his brother War had slain the destroyer.
You will be hunted. The White City for certain. The Council, and there will be others. You would wage this war alone?
No. Not alone.
War had broken the seventh seal, summoning the Horsemen of the Apocalypse. And the number of the riders shall ever be 4.
So the next game is the Four Horsemen versus everyone. Oh no, that is gonna be awesome. Okay, so I know for a fact that there is a secret ending after the credits, so I will not be skipping that. But meanwhile, the credits is going, I want to talk a little bit about the game. So far in the entire game, I believe I played it for close to 30 hours. And I didn't even bother to look for a lot of the gems, the secret relics. The only thing I've completed in the game is the book, okay? Because I wanted to. So if I put more time into getting all the other ones, I might be bordering around 35 hours. Maybe, okay? And also the Crucible, of course. I'm still missing 2 levels. I don't know how to get those, but I'm not going to even bother. So 5 hours of extra content that I did not do. But other than that, I've explored every single dungeon, gone to every secret area possible that I can think of, and it took me around 30 hours to complete the game. And I think that's a really long game for a title like this. You know, an action-oriented RPG, which gets boring after a while. But the thing about this game, in my opinion, is that you don't get bored. It doesn't get boring until I say that Land of the Dead, because by then you know they're just trying to extend the game length. And I think the Land of the Dead is the worst act or the worst part of the game, in my opinion. Because all it is just extending the time that you play in this game, and you can definitely tell that they're just trying to make the game as long as possible. And it's very evident in that Land of the Dead, and that's why it disappointed me so much that so much of the quest is just fodder. You know, they could have tried to put something more original to it, but they didn't. It's basically go here, do this. Once you get to that location, oh, he's like, no, not yet. You need to do this, this, and this. And once you get to this, this, and this, they are like, oh, no. You need to do this, this, and this. And they're like, oh my god, just kill me now, you know? And another part of the game where I did not like was the Earth level. That level was just pathetic. It's so out of place. I mean, the entire level was obviously designed for you to use that stupid weapon, okay? And I hated it. I completely hated that level because I've grinded, okay, my ass off to get all the items, all the book, and I've unlocked all of the secret rooms to get the treasures in them. So I spent at least 5 hours, you know, wandering around, exploring optional side areas, killing extra enemies, exploring and getting all the book pages, going to the secret, you know, treasure rooms and getting all of the treasures. I mean, all that took at least 5 hours. Not to mention, I actually went and tried my best to explore all the dungeons for the crystals and the relics, and then I went and turned them in, and also looked for boatman's coins or whatever it is to trade in for legendary, and all that took an immense amount of time. And in that one Earth level, I took so much damage from all the creatures in there, which makes no sense in my eyes because I spent so much time getting the best gear possible for my character. And obviously they designed that level towards you using the gun because they just throws enemies at you, and without the gun these enemies do 88 to at least 90 damage, and there are always 10 of them on screen at a time. So, and they take massive amount of damage. They, I believe, take like 1,500 damage to just kill one of them. Not to mention that stupid four-armed beast thing that you can't even like fight. You know, it does so much damage to you. It's just, that level for me is the worst level, okay, in the game. Okay, it's just so bad. I hated it. And yeah, those are the two things it disappointed me in this game. Two things. You know, if Act 2 was a little bit shorter, I said 6 hours instead of, you know, the whole 10 hours, I think that would be much better. Act 1, 10 hours is fine for Act 1 because you're getting into the game and you're like, yes, I'm doing this. And so 10 hours for the first act was okay. 10 hours for the second act was not. It totally felt as if they're just trying to extend the game. And the last two level was good. 5 hours for each. Actually, the hell level, as I call it, lasted barely 4 hours, I believe. Yeah, it barely hits 4 hours. So that's very good. You know, they know that you're just wanting to finish the game now, so they shorten the time required to actually play each map, and that's refreshing. Other things is that the combat system in this game is very fluid. Very fluid. I love the combat system. It's great. You never get tired of actual combat. Okay, I did get tired of it a little bit in Act 2. That's why I made myself having unlimited wrath, so I can just spam abilities. And that just completely changes, you know. Oh, is it over? Wow, short credits. I like it. I will resume my opinions later.
You are alone, Lilith? Where are my Nephilim?
My prince,
The end war is upon us. Yet instead of the army you promised me, death has returned man to the balance.
I await your punishment.
This time, Lilith, you will get no pleasure from it.
Okay, that was really stupid. I'm glad I sit through it. Well, I was gonna sit through it either way, but would you like to start a new game plus with your current character? This will overwrite your save data to complete any remaining side quests. Choose no one. Yes, why not? So we can start a new game plus. Interesting. We'll go into it. Apocalyptic. So we'll let it load first.
There can be no life without order.
Can we not watch this?
To bargain for war's freedom, Death swore that he would resurrect.
Oh my god. Okay. So,
Manatee.
Volgrim has left the gift. Okay, so, as I was saying, yeah, the combat system is really smooth, and I really liked it. The music in this game is great too. You actually can listen to any of it, and I believe that's it, really. The game was really good. Okay, I recommend it to everyone, really. Well, actually, if you don't like this kind of game, then I say wait for the price drop. Even if you don't like this kind of game, but if the game is like, I don't know, $50 or less, it's a definite must buy. For $60, however, it's an iffy. So if you have a PC that can handle this game, then definitely get it, because for the PC, I believe it's only $60. I mean $50 for the PC. So definitely getting for that. And yeah, I think the game is really, really good. And you have a new game plus. I don't know why you would play it, because you can't really make any new decisions. There's not like diversing paths for you to take. So New Game Plus is basically if you want to replay the entire game harder difficulty. But yeah, my final conclusion for this game is actually better than the first game, I would say. And I said this game gets a 7 out of 10 from me. It's not great by any means, because, you know, the graphics for the PC is terrible. Horrid graphics. The gameplay is good. And the music is great. The story is good, it's just meh. You know, it's not exciting in any way, it's not over-exaggerated, it's not creative enough for me. And yeah, that's it. I do recommend it, but it's basically an above-average game. And if you think that it's worth your money, then you should go and get it. I don't know how that fits in anywhere. But anyways, that has been the playthrough. I know I ramble on a lot there, but just want to get my opinion out because I finished the game. And if you like this playthrough, then I thank you for watching. And if you did watch every single freaking part, then I congratulate you on having very, very extra time on your hands. And if you would, I don't know what I was going there. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in another playthrough.